Good day and welcome to Ademola Urban Services, and today is our day 13th of 25 days of Excel mastery. Today we will be working on date function. We will combine several date functions together in this tutorial to demonstrate how we can use the date function. So the very first thing we'll start with is the today function. So the formula for today's function is for you to just type equals to today, equals to today, T-O. Once you click on today, press enter. Now this is today function, today's date. When you come to your Excel tomorrow, the change will automatically change to tomorrow's date. So it will synchronize the day automatically with the actual day. Then the next one is now. Now will tell you what exact time of the day are we. The date and time will be shown together. So the same way, press your equals to, then now. Now let's enter. You can see this is 3:51. You can see that the time is synchronized with my phone time at the top. Now the next one is day. At times like this now, you cannot say maybe we are on the 10th day of February 2025, or we are on the 2nd day of October 2025. So something like this, when you want to specify which one is the day, so what day of the week are we? So you now say equals to day. Then you now press that day itself. Then press enter. So it shows that we are today is the number of the day of the month is 2, while the month is 10. So since if you want to check for the month, you press equals to, then MO month. Then the serial number, you click on the month and press enter. So it shows you the month is October. And for the year, the same way, you press equals to, then type year, then the number, the year, the date itself, press enter. 2025. The last thing that will show is if you want to combine them together. So that is when you use the date function. So you write equals to date, then the year, and pick them. All the parameters that you ask, you ask for the year parameter, the month parameter, day parameter. So if you like, you can type. If you like, you can pick. Let's just pick them. I'll pick the year first, then comma. The month is 10, click it, comma, and the date is 2, comma. Then press enter. So it brings us back to the year. Alright. The next thing to do now is to now add days to date, or remove day from your date. So now the day we are working on is the 27th of October 2025, which is today's date. So imagine I want to get what will be the day in the next 5 days. So in the next 5 days should be November 1st. Yeah. So I'll click on here and I'll say equals to is the number attributed this day plus 5 plus the second parameter, which is 5. Enter, which is 11th January, first day of November 2025. And if I were to subtract 5 days from now, we should have the 22 of October, right? So the same way, I just equals to today minus 5 minus this parameter 5. Enter. You can see 22 of October 2025. Now there's a tricky part here. You can see that when I want to remove from this date, I put ordinary 5 and I use minus. Now in this month's one, you can see I put minus 5, not ordinary 5. So I want to do a kind of mathematical permutation when I want to subtract from my months. So for the months, now the function to use here is different from the normal date. You cannot just remove it like that. You use this function called EDate, and that's why you can see EDate here. So that's the function that you will use. So here I'll press equals to EDate equals to EDate. So the start date is here. Alright. Then my month that I want to add is what? Is 5. Positive 5. So maybe because we're at the same thing, I'll just try type the month. The month is 5. Enter. So because I'm adding 5, that is why you see 3 27, that is 27th of March 2026. Alright, Abby, we are in October for 5 months. The first month, November, second month, December, third month, January, fourth month, February, and fifth month will be March. So now, the same way, because I want to subtract, that is the reason why I put -5. So here, I'll see the same thing, equals to EDate, start date, then comma, the month is -5. Enter. You can see because we're in October. So if I should remove 5 months from now, that will take us to May 2025. Alright. Now the same way now we want to subtract from our years. So we are in 2025. I want to add 5 years to 2025. That should be October 27, 2030. Alright. So the same way we use our EDate function. So equals to EDate function. Now here, we have 12 months make 1 year, right? So for us to get to 5 years, that will be how do I call it? That will be 12 times 5, which is what? 60. 12 times 5, which is 60. So here we now say the start date is this. Alright, now we want to add 5 years, Abby. So the number of months will now be put comma 5 years is 120 months, right? 12 times 5, 60. That will be 60 months. 60. Enter. You can see. So if I want to remove 5 years, it will be -60. Alright. The same way I'll press EDate equals to EDate. Our start date is this. I've clicked on the start date, comma, the amount will now be -60. Alright, enter. So 2020, it takes us back to 2020. So I hope you enjoyed this video. This is how to use the date function. Now, this 5 and -5, let's change it to 60, and here is -60. How we are getting it. So don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to follow us on this channel as well. Till our next class, say bye for now.